Am I late? Am I late for my weekly online chess battle?
So can you do me a favor if I pull it together? Cause I don't want to be without you at the right moments. Nice going. So I'ma dust my shirt, fix my pants, cause I better look good, girl, if this my chance.
Online chess.
Hey, we won't be here forever.
We can battle
and I
whenever we
realize
wish.
I've waited
What a relief.
too long. But please don't move on, cause you don't need no one else. No, you don't need no one else.
There is no time like the present. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Huh. Huh. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I've never had much faith in love or miracles. I was never one to put my heart on the line. But swimming in your water's something spiritual. I'm born again every time you spend the night. Yeah, your chest takes me to paradise. Yeah, your chest takes me to paradise. And show
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause you make me feel like bullet chest fun. I've been locked out of heaven for too long, for too long. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, the check, the check, the check, the check. No, I do have the check still. It's a check, and I win that pawn. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, now you took it away. Now I have it again. Now you want that, you can have that. Not intimidating in the slightest. Feel that, though. I'll let you invade there. I think you are. Okay. Win on time. Win on time. Just win the damn chess battle. However you possibly can. Lose. Lose. I'm a winner. Try again next time. Take it how I can get it, baby. Yes! Why? Nothing to gain. The second verse. You bring me to my knees.
You make me testify.
Sinner, change his way. Open up your gates, 'cause I can't wait to see light. And right there is where I wanna stay. 'Cause your chest takes me to paradise. Yeah, your chest takes me to paradise. And it shows. Yeah. And you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long. For too long. I like D4, especially online. One of my new over-the-board chess friends. He's about 2,000 on chess.com, but I would say we're pretty equal over the board. He just plays very solid and online that can really frustrate even better players. So D4 online especially is just good. Weakens me a little bit. Nothing severe. You know what? It's not your knight can't invade, and I'm now going to kick stuff. Leave my party. Very good. Be smart about pushing our F pawns, but now see I do have this option. And enemy darts for bishop is not immediately a threat, which is why I did that. Is it the best move? I'm not sure. The time crunch, it's certainly acceptable. Cover some stuff. It would be wise to move. It's not doing much there, if anything at all. It's giving me lots of ideas. Terrible decision on your part, friend. Just awful chess by you. Okay. But even now, right? I still have your bishop. Your bishop is mine. With check. You cannot defend it. I dominate this chess battle. A little bit behind on time, but it's not going to matter without your bishop, friend. And my bishop pair is ruthless. I will show no mercy. And enemies realizing that. You realize what you did, right? Woo! to read this. I am back in my soundproof chess training phone booth. And man, it feels good. A lot of my friends are getting married. A few have ruined their lives, unfortunately. I'm that middle ground. Like to start a family. The world's weird. Hey, I'm happy here. So can I just stay here? I'll spend the rest of my days here. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Am I an elite chess player compared to titled athletes? No, I am not, though I'm gaining ground. And it's impossible to say Magnus Carlsen has more chess talent than me, for I spent my childhood on baseball and football fields while he trained with the very best. We should be confident. Actually, Magnus himself said, an ideal chess player, mindset wise, which is what separates him from, in his opinion, some international masters who are very good. It's not necessarily knowledge, it's his mindset, which is the best grandmasters tend to be somewhere between optimistic and basically insane. Never thinks he can lose. And that's how I feel inside my soundproof chess training phone booth. Feel like I could beat anyone. Now take me out of this thing. I'm not trying to disrespect any top chess athletes. But give me anyone in the top 10. Well, I'm in my phone booth. And I'm not saying I'd win, but give me the white pieces and I'll be tough to beat. Grandmasters notice everything, don't they? How did you get in here? Yeah, okay. I'm just talking crap. Ali Reza Faruja. Hey, congrats on your big victories at the St. Louis Rapid and Blitz and Sinkfeld Cup. Yeah. Thanks for the autograph. Yeah. Bonjour. Hey, I look forward to seeing you next year, Ali Reza, but shouldn't you be in France? All right. So grandmasters can't take a joke. Very invasive people sometimes. Okay, so maybe not like seasoned, full-time athletes, but let's say, I don't know, a master who is going through college or working a job, only able to commit the same amount of time I am. I'd love to train full-time, and I would, but I mean, I've got a dog, I'm an adult, I'm not a kid anymore, so give me like a really elite player who is also studying or working a job, and I bet I'd show them a few things. Gosh, Christian Gorilla. Yeah, I know you coach. I know you don't just play in comedy. I know. Yeah, Mizzou. Big Mizzou fan. Me and my dad grew up going to games. We're going to a few football games this year. I'm familiar with Mizzou chess, right? They're pretty good. Take your word for it. Yes, you don't make me quit? So those two quick wins, which we'll briefly analyze, were really building my confidence and momentum. But grandmasters, actually one of the biggest differences in the best grandmasters of any generation is sometimes not so much their ability to win and attack. It's their ability to draw losing positions, fight back in creative ways that I never saw coming. And it would appear they're not going to let me gain on them. Let's review. But at this level, I know I'm superior, especially with the white pieces. Again, I'm playing a lot of d4. Tends to lead to less sharp attacking games, and at least two benefits I mentioned before. If it is a loss, I get to see more situations because the games will likely go longer. Yeah, okay, like that I mentioned. I was considering that push for a while. But my king is safe, and overall there are no issues. Now I mentioned, possibly there, it's still fine. But when we push our F pawns, it does lead to risks. We just have to be a little more careful. So in speed chess, like in a classical game, there's been many times I pushed my F pawn in a similar situation. But speed chess, it's just one more thing for me to think about. So I am less likely to push my F pawn in bullet and blitz. Now, not the best move, I knew that. Again, shorter time control. I'm looking at this discovery, noticing, anticipating at least two moves, which I always do, no matter the format. I actively am trying to anticipate at least two full moves ahead. So I see your queen is not going to be able to get back if I do eventually get this check in, because the bishop wants to activate. And until that pawn moves, the bishop is definitely coming there. Until that pawn moves, it can only go there, which means my knight there is very good. And if I have a target to buy me an extra move, my knight will then check and I'll steal stuff for free because your queen cannot get back to defend the e7 square. Ruthless. And I considered this as well. Previously, when my queen was here, before I moved it after the bishop came to g4, then enemy queen could check, which would prevent that idea where I said it would buy me a move when my knight goes there. But now my queen is supporting. So when my bishop comes, your queen does have to move now. And because of that pawn, as I was anticipating again, you cannot protect it with your queen. Therefore, I win the bishop. I would still fight that out. It's blitz chess. I'm in a longer time control. I get it. So I'll have time to think. I'm not going to make a bad mistake when you're down a piece. And, you don't want to waste all that time. Because when I had the advantage in longer time controls, 10 minutes or more, I'm going to sit there and make sure I don't make a mistake. Longer time controls are usually more for blunder checking, which allows us to take a little more risk. If we have a lead, be super, super smart. But blitz, you're already here. What's another minute and a half? But the resignation happened. I waved my flag. I'm the superior talent. Let's look at the bullet real quick. I am using a pad now. As I've started playing more, why am I using my Pepsi as a microphone? That's because chess gets me excited. Dayton, you're on drugs. Chess is my drug. And you can't send me to prison for possession. It's fabulous. But the mouse pad is not so much because regular surfaces annoy me or countertops annoy me. It's that my soundproof phone booth is always clean. It's a slightly different surface. So my mouse tends to go a little faster than on a regular countertop where there might be a crumb or some dust. And if I go to a friend's house, if I make more friends who play online chess, which a lot of mine quit during COVID, unfortunately, trying to get them back into it. Well, I can just take my mouse pad so it's consistent. And I don't have to live with regrets, blowing leads, missing, you just point one more second or less even, and I would have won that game, but I flagged, White pieces again, I'm lethal. I know that's not the best move. But again, speed chess. Until I get to, I've watched some of the professional streamers I like play bullet, and the majority of the professional streamers I watch are in the low 2000s. When it comes to speed chess. Now, like Daniel Narodiska, I don't consider him a professional streamer, though I know he is. I consider him a grandmaster who teaches me stuff. So when I say professional streamers, please forgive me. I understand grandmasters are, and I know Hikaru Nakamura is a professional streamer. Not to me, guys. So I'm just keeping good pawn structures, making sure I open quickly, don't lose anything. Yeah. But again, conservative, quick. Important to break up pawns. And what I ended up doing later, I believe that move came at some point. Yes. Assuming you wanted the queen check. No, you didn't want the queen check? Yeah, because it just allows your knight to get active. That makes sense. Yeah, because generally it's good to look for checks, but then it just allows enemy to do some things enemy would already like. I would say I'm ahead in development space in terms of our pawns. I mean, pawns are about equal, so why would I help enemy do some stuff? I should just continue making moves that benefit my position. But speed chess, make them think, make them react to a check. Now that's a good check. Because now you will relinquish your castling rights. And in speed chess, it's also important to get our king safe. Because even if it's a ghost threat, you still have to react to it. My only thought there is you don't really want to castle this way. I mean, that's a lot of space I can work with. So eventually, if this opens up, there's the rook. Once the rook moves, I might try to find another square for my bishop. And there's going to be many cases where I probably should have just taken the bishop. But again, I'm recognizing the lead. I'm adjusting my approach. It's online chess. The enemy made a mistake. Good check. Good. Okay. Queen h6. Okay, let's see that mate. That's one of my weaknesses in speed chess. I really need to just even look for mates because sometimes I'm just playing to make sure I don't run out of time. I'll have to get better at that. King 7, okay, because now I can bring another attacker in terms of general principles, but also I can win the chess match. Yes. Okay. So fine performance overall. Now for the main event. I'm really focused on over the board. For a brain like mine, online chess is fabulous. It's a great tool for anyone, no matter skill level, free time available to commit to chess, anything. Online chess is great. I don't know if any grandmaster could perform at that level without online chess and chess engine. But my brain, once I get a hold of something, I can't stop. So it takes a lot of focus and planning to avoid downward spirals. I'm about a 2,000 level online chess player when it comes to rapid time control. We're finding out my speed chess ability. It's going to take a few more weeks to know. I'm at least 1,800. But sleep deprived, well, in between social gatherings, distracted, right before an over-the-board game where I can't fully focus on my online play. Hell, I mean, Magnus Carlsen, if he gets completely drunk, I don't want him to pop up outside my chess training phone booth, but if Magnus Carlsen got drunk enough, I could theoretically win. See those manners, guys? Magnus is just confident enough to know he'd probably beat me in whatever state of mind he wishes. My point, with online chess or any intellectual pursuit, we must be at our best. And like in chess, great players avoid the big setbacks. Even more important than having the big wins. So I don't have time to waste rebuilding my rating, playing enemies I'm way more competent than. Which is why, skeptical to even do this. I've got a big online or a big over-the-board tournament next weekend. Then I'm going to get serious about my climb to 2000 on chess.com following. But I am a chess addict. Oh, but it looks so pretty. Been detoxing for about a month now. Oh, what am I? 3 wins in a row. 3 wins in a row. I can take him. I'm not afraid now. Let me fight. Walk away. darkest day of that enemy's life. Sometimes we must put our swords away. Rest. Be better next time. As I mentioned, I'll be participating in the open section. My second open event. I needed to see it, which was my main purpose. I played 3 battles in the open section last month. Now I understand what to expect. Planning to at least get 1.5 out of my 4 points. So I won't be doing my weekly online rapid time control next week. But the following Friday, which is the 20th, September 20th, I'll be back. That's right. The late blooming chess prodigy, which is I, will be starting a historic cyber war. Bad joke? Over the internet. I'm going to ruin other people's lives from behind a computer screen. Not any better? I'm going to log into chess.com. I'm going to play 10-minute rapid. An inch closer to my goal of 2,000.
Yeah!
Tune back into my YouTube channel, September 20th. You won't regret it. I just need to steal your eyeballs for 20 minutes. This is why I'm lonely. It'll be funny, instructional, and very high energy online chess. We'll see you back here in a few weeks. Hope you're playing some chess yourself. I am back in my soundproof chess training phone booth, so there will be no plateaus. I will just keep climbing very quickly.